Dear tutor and classmates, good morning. I want to share with you in this moment a greeting. I am Julia Jimena Sanabria Castillo. I belong to the program of being English, and in this opportunity I want to share with you the lesson plan for the final exam of the Didactics of Social Science course. Okay, the topic I decided to work is means of transportation for kids or children of kindergarten course. So as you can appreciate on the screen, I'm going to share with you a presentation about the lesson plan I made. So in this case, it's a picture about some earth, air, and water means of transportation. The objectives of the lesson plan are three: main or general, and two specific. The general objective is provide vocabulary about the means of transportation forms and make a special emphasis on the introduction to the earth means that are the most common. The objectives that are specific are to identify the earth means of transportation and to describe the most common means of transportation. In the introduction, I want to show you a profile of the course of kindergarten, the ages, and some characteristics that you have to know to understand the lesson plan I made. The kindergarten course has a list of 12 students with ages ranging from 4 to 5 years, with different behaviors and ways of receiving and managing knowledge. Although the ages are not far from each other, there are certain types of behaviors that do differ. I could find students who love to play in the middle of the classroom, to chat, to talk, and generate a focus of disorders. So it's important to manage this kind of things. On the other hand, there are very quiet and reserved students who like to participate when there is an opportunity to do so in front of the class, and there are other students who like to participate in class despite their shyness and feeling confident that they can answer certain questions. They do it properly. So there are students that participate actively. They are so intelligent, and this is not to say that the other no, but they want to participate and to show to their mates that they know. Taking into account the academic moment of the kindergarten students of the school, I was making my practices, doing my practices. The kindergarten students, the chosen topic is the means of transportation that has the main purpose to provide vocabulary about the means of transportation forms, make a special emphasis on the introduction to the earth means that are the most common. The most basic or the most common means of transportation that we know, for example, bicycle, the car, and the scholar bus, generating simple experiential examples of transport that as the ones they use to arrive to school. There was through videos, files, and images, the interaction and communication between the teacher and students generates a fun and simple communicative environment through which the students will learn to differentiate between the earth, air, and water means of transportation. But the focus of the lesson is on the earth. The materials I'm going to use are the TV and the video beam, worksheets of images of means transportation to color, and flashcards. The lesson plan description has some stages. For example, starting with the warning of, I made a mistake. The first contract of the lesson corresponds to the warm-up that has a main goal to recognize students' previous knowledge about the concepts and thematic to be taught. For its development, the teacher enters in the classroom and everyone sits at the table. While everyone gets comfortable, I am going to start asking them what are the means of transportation that they do know on, or what are the means of transportation that they usually use to get to the school. While the students are participating, teacher is taking notes. In the stage of the development of the activities, the teacher presents a video about the means of transportation, because why to use the videos? The students are little. They enjoy the images or the visual elements or resources that they find with colors and interactive materials. This captures the attention of the children because in addition to singing, they compare the images with some colors and environments and dance to the rhythm of the music. For example, this is the video. This is a snapshot of the video I'm going to present. Means of transportation for children. This is by the channel of Kids Learning, Kids Heart. Then I am going to provide some pertinent explanations about the means of transportation, air and water, but I will focus on the earth means of transportation because this is the first introduction to the topic for my children. So it's important to give a focus and an easy focus. I'm going to do this with flashcards in which the students observe the images and according to the type of means they learn. For example, in this image, you can appreciate the image and the word with colors. They don't read. They know their names and vowels, but they don't read. So it's important to clarify that I'm going to introduce the word, but they aren't in the obligation to read it. They are going to learn it with the images. Okay. Completion of a worksheet where students find some means of transportation and the silhouettes, and students have to match them and color them with specific colors. Well, I forgot to add the image, but I have two worksheets or 2 points in the worksheets. In this case, you can appreciate an easy picture where you can find the means of transportation, number of the name of the topic, and some images. You can see the bicycle, the car, the sailboat, a train, and an airplane. The idea of this is to identify the name and to color with corresponding colors. Yes, I'm going to say them a specific color to, for example, means of transportation of the earth are blue and means of transportation of the water are red, and this is the pattern. The assessment. Okay, according to the academic moment and the teaching forms of the institution, the evaluation is made constant as formative evaluation. The students complete some statements and the task and the worksheet and the participation are valued. The worksheet represents the easier and accessible physical evidence of the work, and during the development of the class and with the conclusion of the lesson is taken into account the participation of the students. All these things considering that the rhythm of the learning of the students is good, but they need more support when they are introduced to new and complex topics. For this reason, the assessment is not measured only by grades, but the creativity, participation, and motivation in class. So it's important to know that they are they are students of kindergarten, and they need a lot of motivation to pay attention in the classes and to concentrate. So the idea is not taking grades, but teaching in an easy way, in a funny way, that they are committed with the learning of the topics. The conclusions of the lesson plan. The lesson plan in every stage contains easy and comprehensible tasks. It's very simple. The activities are very simple, but with the appropriate elements and resources allow getting the specified objectives. The students' ages are between 4 and 5 years, and the processes of learning must have a good rhythm to facilitate the significant learning. To close with some flashcards of the means of transport, a teacher put into the forehead of the students a flashcard, and they cannot see, and they have to guess with the help of the mates. So the activity to close is very easy and didactic and funny. I'm going to put in the foreheads of the students an image, and the student that has in the forehead cannot see the image, so he has to guess with the help of the students that they are describing. Okay, thank you very much. This is all for today. Thank you.